Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me. Every day in this country, more than 5 children die as a result of child abuse. And a report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds. Now, fortunately, there are some amazing agencies right here doing what they can to help these children. So how can we do our part to help these agencies? Well, joining me this morning to talk about that are several special guests, including Matt Shirley. Matt is the chairman of the Child Advocacy Center of Denton County. Also in studio, Kevin Howell. Kevin is the executive director of Spokes4Hope, a nonprofit whose mission is to help brighten the lives of children who have been the victims of abuse. Spokes4Hope works with child advocacy centers across the state. Also in studio is Mark Hanna, the president of Baca in Fort Worth, Bikers Against Child Abuse, and former hockey star Craig Ludwig of the Dallas Stars, now part owner of the Allen Americans hockey team, is here. Matt, I'm going to start with you. And how can we help you do your job?
The number one thing we need to do is raise awareness. So there's many organizations you can support. For instance, Spokes4Hope. Spokes4Hope goes out and they raise money to purchase bicycles for children and provide them hope. And there's also an organization that's unbelievable that supports us, and their name is Baca, B-A-C-A, and that stands for Bikers Against Child Abuse. These organizations provide aid to these children as they go through the process, as they go from the forensic interview into the jury trial.
Kevin, you are the executive director and helped found Spokes4Hope. Tell me about your organization.
We're a group of people that donate their time and, like Matt said, go out and raise money, either through corporate sponsorship or bike builds or individuals that really would like to bless a child in need, either for the Children's Advocacy Center, and we also work with other groups for needy children, with schools, with churches, with orphanages and food banks. So you can buy one bike or you can buy 1,000 bikes. It will go to the right kid.
Why bikes? Why did you decide to go with bikes as a way of lifting the spirits of these children who have been victimized?
You know, bike, and we're all about Spokes4Hope, whether it's Baca, the police, and the motor officers, and the rodeo. We're motorcycle guys. We like to have a lot of fun with that. But for a child, if you see these children when they get this brand new bike, and kids that typically wouldn't have a Christmas or going through a difficult time because the predator's been taken out of the home, and a lot of times that's the guy that was, generating the income. Every day a child that gets on that bike is going to have a little freedom, and he's going to know that, somebody thought about me outside of this temporary tough environment enough to give me a little hope. So every day they ride that bike, they can smile and have fun and know there's really a lot of people out in the community that do really care about these kids and love them, and that's what it's all about.
And Matt, you see firsthand through the Child Advocacy Center in Denton County how these bikes can lift these spirits of these children.
That's right. Kevin and his organization will come in and deliver the bikes, and it's unbelievable. Such a small gesture to us is a huge thing.
Craig Ludwig, what has surprised you the most about working with the Child Advocacy Center?
The one thing for me is a smile. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is when you see these kids get their bikes. Kevin talked about the tears in the mom's eyes. You see a tear in the mom's eyes, and that's really a smile inside. And then when the kids get the bikes, and that's what makes it all worthwhile.
I'm going to ask Mark to join the conversation, and Mark is with Baca, Fort Worth, Bikers Against Child Abuse. Mark, tell me about your organization.
Well, Anna, thank you for letting us be here today. Baca exists for one purpose, and that's to help a child that is standing tall tell their story in court. And we work with law enforcement, with the advocacy centers, and when they reach out, when their guardian or parent reach out to us, then we respond and we stand with the kid, the child, for as long as they need us to. We have a saying, once a Baca child, always a Baca child. And what that means is they adopt us into their family, and we stand with them, and we give them strength. But they really give us strength. When you see someone 6'4" get on their knees with a 10-year-old child and watch it, it's magic.